Hey y'all, it's your girl Q, and welcome to another installment of Sweet Dreams. Alright, so far you guys see that I have some flowers sitting here. Today we're making some beautiful banana cupcakes with a light chocolate and frosting that's like mixed with whipped cream. It's so delicious. Inside of the ramekin there was baking powder, there was baking powder, there was pumpkin spice, and there was some salt. All right, so in this bowl we're doing all the wet ingredients, which was some butter, some brown sugar, some white sugar, some eggs are gonna go into this, and also mashed banana, some vanilla. Okay, add in that vanilla, and then we're giving that all a good stir. And we're gonna also add in some sour cream, a dollop of daisy. And the reason why we add in the sour cream is because it just adds a beautiful moistness and a nice lightness to your batter, your cake batter. So now we're just stirring it on up, making sure that all the egg and everything is all incorporated. Yes, getting it all together and making sure everything is homogeneous. Now we're going to begin adding in our dry ingredients, and with this you want to mix this in gently with a very light hand. You don't want to beat this cake batter, because it's going to make your cupcakes fall in and they won't rise the way that they should, and that's what you want them to do. All right, so y'all already know what this is about. This is the de-stress, decompression, relaxation station, period. So now after we add in this last bit of flour, we're just gonna go right into some breath work. Let's breathe in and then breathe out. Breathe all the way in and then breathe out. Child, yes. Okay, and so these are some really pretty rainbow colored cupcake wrappers that I got from Amazon. And child, they so cute. I actually got them with my Amazon Fresh order. And so now we're gonna start to just spoon in the cupcake mixture, the batter, into the cupcake liners, and then we're gonna bake them, and they're gonna come out delicious and beautiful. Okay. And because this was just so cute and fun, my daughter, my baby girl, is gonna come over, and she wanted to help to put some of the batter into the cupcake liner. So I told her, I said, you gotta go wash your hands and stuff. And she was like, okay, yes ma'am. She went washed her hands, and so she came back to help. And so I often do a lot of this different kind of stuff with my kids because it is relaxing too. But sometimes I do enjoy doing these things by myself. You know what I mean? Whenever you can find joy, pockets of me time is important too. But it's also very, very important to do things with the babies so that they feel that connection as well. They be bored sometimes. They want to have stuff to do. Cause Shiloh, child, my baby Miss Shy, she will she'll go get her little stuffing out the kitchen, and she'll cut her up some stuff. She'll make her own little sauces and all type of little stuff. She not playing. So they definitely watch everything that we do. You know what I'm saying? And it's not always the easiest thing in the world being a single mom, but we make it work. You know what I'm saying? We make it work. Teamwork make that dream work, period. And these are so beautiful. So now I went on ahead and put them in the oven. And look at these. Beautiful, golden, Oh my goodness, these cupcakes were so good. And the reason why they were so delicious is because they just really were, cause like with the recipe that I'm using, I always like to add in the little warm flavors of like the cinnamon, the nutmeg, the ginger. You know, it just really does something to your baked goods. It's delicious. And so now we're gonna make our topping, a chocolate whipped topping, and it turned out so bomb. So we put some heavy cream, we got some vanilla, and some cream of tartar. Okay, and so now after adding that in, we're gonna go ahead and get to whipping, the whipped cream. And y'all, this topping turned out really delicious. I'm gonna make this again with different variations, and with more whipped cream, next time. Now with my hand emulsion blender, I am whipping up the whipped cream and all the other ingredients, and I love this blender, child. I'm telling you, emulsion blenders are so bomb. I really love these things. And they really just help a lot, you know what I'm saying? And with this, y'all see I didn't add in any sugar to this whipped topping. And the reason I didn't add any sugar to this whipped cream is because I'm going to be adding in the sugar component with the frosting. So this is kind of like a from scratch and a store-bought mesh, bringing the two worlds together to create something very, very delicious. So I added in some chocolate frosting into this whipped topping, and it made a very delightful and delicious chocolate topping that was light and not too sweet. It was very delicious, very, very delicious, and it complemented these banana cupcakes extremely well. Okay, and so right now while we're whipping the cream, let's go ahead and get a little breath work in. So we're just going to breathe in deeply, breathe in through the nostrils all the way into the tummy, and breathe out. Start to feel your shoulders just relax and release. Start to feel your muscles just relax, and whatever tension is there is just completely alleviated. And now, as you guys see, I'm adding in the frosting, the chocolate frosting. We're just lightly mixing these in together so that it creates a beautiful, beautiful whipped topping. Deliciousness. Yes, we're gonna stir this all together beautifully. Love it. So delicious. Yeah. I had to go back and get it a second taste. It was delicious. So now we're gonna top our cupcakes. And the way that I'm doing it is first I started out with the spatula first, and then I said, you know what, I could just dip these and then add a little more on top, and so that's what I started doing. But yeah, I'm just going ahead and just covering each cupcake with the chocolate frosting. And let's go ahead and let's do a little bit more breath work. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out. Breathe in deeply. And breathe out. Breathe in deeply. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In again. And out. That felt so much better. And I want y'all to think about something real quick. It is okay. It is perfectly okay to indulge yourself in things that are edifying to yourself, right? And the reason why I say that is you are like a vessel, and whatever you fill that vessel with, that's what's going to emanate out into the world, right? So if you fill your vessel with self-doubt, if you fill your vessel with all these other things, guess what you're going to be emanating out into the world? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Those things manifest themselves and project themselves out as, like I said, self-doubt, and it's a lot of insecurity, all these different things, deflection, being mean or cross towards people for no reason. Those things happen when you're full of a self-doubt. But if you fill yourself with love, if you fill yourself with your own affirmations of love and happiness and just appreciation for your damn self, when you start to do those things and you start to validate yourself, it becomes a lot easier to deal with different things as you go about your day. You know what I'm saying? And it's so, I'm so appreciative and grateful towards people who show me throughout the day, and it's like, hey, don't let them people get to you. That's what they trying to do. Look at that. Don't look at that. Don't focus on that. Remember what you have going on and be happy with who you are, and focus on what's actually good and loving and caring and kind and stuff, in your own realm. Focus on what actually makes you happy. Focus on the things that are going to create peace and harmony within your home. You know what I'm saying? Never be afraid to apologize, even if you're apologizing to yourself for things that you may have allowed in the past, because the past is the past. Those things are gone and over. Look at this beautiful cupcake. Yes, I'm talking about moist, delicious, that topping, fantastic, okay? And you start to feel good, and you start to be able to accomplish things and take more risks, because you have the faith that things will come out the way that they should. And it's a beautiful thing. And one more time, we're going to breathe in and release it. Again, breathe in and release. And breathe in and release. One more time, breathe in and release. Breathe in and release. And that was absolutely amazing. Period. Good night, y'all.